Fuck you, the OMORI EX playthrough, where the title screen is currently doing all this. This is the episode where we're going to go do whatever weird ending happens if you leave to Basil's house. We're going to go with the bad ending, what happens if you say no to continuing in the final fight, and then we're going to go carry on as though we're going to the good ending, but just I'm going to follow the mirage of my childhood friends, because I don't think we ever did that, and whether it changes the ending or it's just a little side bit of dialogue, whatever it is, I'd like to see that as well. This is extremely distracting, so I'm going to load my file. So I don't know precisely how it ends when you get the bad ending, but I have a decent guess. This poor kid's been struggling with suicidal ideation the whole game, and the last boss involves him talking to an image of himself that tells him to kill himself, and then you get an option continue or no. There are, only so many ways that can go if you say no, I imagine. So I have to imagine at least Sunny is not going to make it to the credits. Probably, I would wager Basil doesn't come off it so great either. And maybe some of the others. I know I make a lot of jokes and I like to be goofy. I do not like to fuck around when it comes to mental health stuff though, so I'm 100% serious when it comes to this. If you're in a position like his, please do not give up. I can almost guarantee you that there is someone in this world who thinks it is a better place in which to live because of you. And there are just so many better alternatives. And I know a lot of people are miserable right now because of the state of the world. And I know that it's upsetting that saying the state of the world doesn't actually narrow it down either. But there are seriously resources and that can help, and people who care about you. Most areas have some kind of suicide helpline, for instance. I don't know the number of the one in your area, obviously, but they're usually not too hard to track down. And I can attest to their usefulness. I have used one before, and Exhibit A, I'm still kicking. There are people who will listen and offer advice and tell you that things are okay and things. And further, this is a wonderful and emotionally affecting story. It's just a story as well. So if you're in a bad mood, and this is not the thing that will help you, maybe it's okay to come back to this video. It's not going anywhere, probably. Or not to come back to it, because I do not think it's going to end very happily, and I'm probably going to cry a bunch, and now that I've gotten super serious and made everyone uncomfortable, let's go. Thank you very much for sticking around and being here this long. And I don't just mean on this video series. Okay, first step is we want to get to the point where Sunny wakes up in the middle of the night and is considering going to confront Basil, and we want to run. Run far and run fast. I think you can do a savey at that point as well, so we don't have to repeat this every time, but I'll skip it for you anyway because you've already seen it in the main playthrough. The doorway is covered in hair! Oh, uh-oh. The lighting in this whole scene is so cool, by the way. Where they've actually, redone the trees to have a bit of a red glow at the top of them. Because it's not just some kind of physics lighting. They would have had to manually do it all. Right, so we've hit the first crossroads here. I'm going to save over file 1 here. And better run away! It's like, go Sunny, just say. So what, if anything, does it say if I try and run somewhere else? He just shakes his head. Okay, right. So we got basically as far as this one time. The picnic basket's no longer here. Interesting. You said that's not my house, that's why. Sorry. Oh, interesting. I can pick up the knife now, or I can just go upstairs. Oh dear, so does that mean there are 4 ways this can go? Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, save. How haunted are things today? Surprisingly not as haunted as you'd think, although there's a bit more of a light, like a glow around here than usual, isn't there? That's a little weird. So let's get into bed and just, wait for this whole thing to blow over. Oh dear, that's Basil's monster hanging outside my window or something. Gosh golly. And when we woke up the next day, there were, movers here already kind of trying to usher us out of the house. And we're back in white space, back believing the lies. Or, avoiding the truth anyway, whether that's believing the lie or not. Oh, but you do have to do this again. So I guess the idea is in this ending he's going to continue sort of self-flagellating forever, but he's still going to live, just sort of miserably.
Hey Sunny, it's Mommy. I'm waiting for you outside, so just come out when you're ready. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey.
Not till I've played my blackjack. Oh, never mind. The power's out of the house, I guess. Okay. No, it can't be because my ceiling fan's running. Well, at least things aren't so haunted this morning. Hey there. What kind of future awaits you, I wonder? This is a weird thing to say to a small child. Well, it's small. He's like 14 or whatever. To a kid who walks up to you when you're moving house. For someone. Your mom is waiting for you outside. I guess we're not taking the piano. Or maybe they're packing it up separately. It's a big room for one piano. May you live a long and happy life. I hope so. That's what I want for Sunny. Goodbye. Okay. Alright, the plate of eggs and bacon is still here. It's not our problem anymore, it's not our house. It's time to move on from this place and start anew. When you're right, you're right. Are we allowed to go out? No. Right, of course, because I've basically chosen as fiercely as possible to avoid the truth. Oh, but this thing's gonna be chasing me for the rest of my life, is it? May as well save this one, too. I move so heckin' slow. Can I ride in the back of the van, Mom? It would just be so fun. Mom's car is waiting for you. I guess you're right. Let me just get in from the tailpipe here. I always climb in from the boot of the car. That's just how one enters cars. So do you think it'll kind of go to credits now? But just be a little bit of a subdued affair? It was a pretty long fade. Oh, sirens. I don't love that. Going to Basil's house, I guess? Probably. Credits are going all funny here. I don't know if that's about to mount into something more. But they are getting wicked twitchy. And is there like a very low bassy drone that's growing? Yo, I'm starting to think that these people who drive the ambulance are not very good at their job. It's taken them a very long time to get to this house in this very small town. So Sonny basically completely leaves behind everything in this ending, which includes Basil, and I guess Basil does not handle that well. And that is what is being implied by these sirens. That scared me. Alright, one achievement down, reached the other ending. I mean, I feel like there are more than two. Okay, well that was not especially heartening. I really don't want to, but I guess I probably should see what happens if you pick up the knife, if it gives you the option. If we're doing one bad ending in this, may as well get as many of the bad endings as possible out of the way. Picking up that knife did not seem to do anything. Did that happen last time? Oh, I see. If you take the knife to bed, it's different. I was just about to say I think I got off lucky and nothing bad happens if you do that. And there would only be one really awful ending, but no. Right. Is it going to be the same credits with the siren in the background? Oh no, this time it's going to have the phone answering machine blinking. Alright. And then the next thing to do would be to go do the proper bad ending where we could say no in the final fight, which I have to imagine is a bit more built up and probably even a bit more graphic than what we've seen so far. It was my imagination before the credits all do this sort of blinking thing. Oh, at least that was short. I really don't envy myself editing this. I don't think I can bear to see Sonny get minced any more times. Alright, let us not any of that. Now let us go from here and do this whole thing. Right, you don't even have the option to use items at this point, so there's no, there would be no using the pepper spray as I had theorized about earlier. Focus, the next attack deals a critical hit. That wasn't what it said before, was it? I still think stressed out is a really mild way of putting this. Ow. I wish that didn't just happen. If you see what I did. Sweating so hard already. We never did do much running around in this place either. I don't know how much of a place to explore there is. The lighting gets a little funky. Excuse me, when you go different ways. But I think they basically want you to run to the left. Oh no, there's also this, right. Running down just seems to change the cycle of this over and over. Of what time of day it is. Running to the right probably does the same, so I think I have to run left to close this out, because that's what takes him to his house. A row of colorful trash cans. The black okay, right. There's nothing especially extraordinary about that as I had initially thought for a minute. Or did it always describe them as colorful? We always had a large backyard, so it's nice to finally make use of it now that there's a treehouse. The treehouse is further back, but I can still see my favorite tree. It's the whole family portrait. Not scratched out or anything. Nice big TV. Watching Saturday morning cartoons here was the best. I'm not sure I ever did wander around and examine everything at this point. Floor lamp. Kel and I knocked over the last one on accident. Mom wasn't too happy about that. I guess I should be reading this in Sonny's voice, shouldn't I? A cactus. It was a gift from Kel's dad when we moved here. It has survived for a very long time. A shoe rack. Mom's shoes are a mess as usual. Mom's flower arrangement. Mom and Mari have been taking classes recently. Sometimes they drag me along. A trash can. Muo likes to hide in here. Coat rack. This is Dad's hat, but I've never seen him wear it. Some small toy cars. Kel must have forgotten to take them home again. Dad gets really mad when this TV remote goes missing. Even if it's usually stuck in the couch. Books that Mom and Dad have collected over the years. All they do is gather dust. A warm fireplace. My baby pictures are all over the mantel. I don't like to smile. Not even in photos. Family photos. I see some of my relatives more in pictures than in real life. Ain't that the truth? A stack of cork coasters. Dad gets them at work for free. Mom's porcelain vases. There used to be more, but I broke one of them. Mari took the blame for it, though. A table lamp, it probably came with the house. A small drawer. Mom couldn't decide what to put here. A basket full of fruits. Mari is adamant about having fresh fruit in the house. I'm kind of the same way. A microwave. I've enjoyed many good meals with this. As have we all. Washing dishes is the worst. Mari accidentally cut her finger here. It was the first time I saw her cry. Mari begs Hiro to cook for her often, but since he makes too much, he ends up cooking for everyone. A little toaster. Mom says it's even older than me. Open the refrigerator. Leftovers again. Ornate plants to decorate the staircase. Mom put these away later because Mio kept trying to eat them. It's what I hear cats do quite often. One of 2 old grandfather clocks. This one always seems to be running behind. Mom and Dad's bed. Mom sleeps on the left and Dad sleeps on the right. Some dirty laundry. Mari always asks me to fold laundry with her. Mom and Dad's wardrobe. I'm not allowed to look in here. Dad's bonsai tree. It has grown a lot since I last saw it. That's a weird thing to say when you're traipsing through your own memories. Some fake plants to decorate the hallway. I don't really care for them much. Well, with a friend like Basil, I wager you'd have a taste for the real. A toilet. Very reliable. I'm not going to ask what you mean by that. Little plants. They're supposed to make the bathroom smell better. I'm not sure if they work, though. Some toiletries. Everyone's supposed to have their own section, but no one can really tell by looking. Bathtub. I don't have much of an opinion on baths. And why should you? A very, very comfortable bed. It used to be Mari's, but she switched with me when she noticed I had trouble sleeping. Aw. A wardrobe meant for clothing, but these days it's mostly full of old toys and candy. And candy? Baskets full of baby toys. I haven't gotten around to throwing them away yet. I was inconsolable when I turned like 14 and I was like, okay, I have to get rid of some of these toys. I still have a big box, though, that I'm never letting go of. Mine and Mari's school books. Mari's been coming home late because of cram school. She must be tired. That's a lot of school books. Holy crap, do you not give them away after every year? Or something? Mari's clothes. They smell like clean laundry. Dad's old computer. He gave it to us when he bought himself a brand new laptop for work. A phone that Mom made me put in my room. Behind it's a detailed schedule. Mari always has everything planned out. Mari's bed, and mine too when I had nightmares. A table lamp. Mari has trouble sleeping, so she reads books before bed. I often turn off this light for her after she falls asleep. And is there anything else I can procrastinate carrying on with? Mom's personal house phone. It used to be in Mom and Dad's room, but not anymore. A wooden chair. I like to sit here and listen to Mari play the piano. Bunch of stools. Basil and Hiro set these up so everyone could watch me practice. I'm sure you loved that. Good kitty. One of 2 old grandfather clocks. This one always seems to be running ahead. Mari's collection of sheet music books. Despite Mari being organized everywhere else, these music books are a mess. There's hastily written notes on almost every page. Mom and Dad's collection of vacation souvenirs. I never liked vacations, but looking back, it wasn't so bad. I feel that too, on a primal and spiritual level. I can't leave now, can I? Seemingly not. We mustn't. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. I like that we have, this is narrated in first person, whereas for most of the rest of the game it's been narrated in second person. Can't believe I missed that the first time, I just wasn't examining stuff. I like that the hue goes away, the weird memory hue, when you do this. And now it goes back to second person here. Very interesting. You got a violin! Bram ba 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 ba! You got sheet music! Ram ba 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 ba! Let's make this as big as possible. Oh, I've only got the seashell necklace now. I left all my gear with my friends, I guess. My accuracy is 1,075? Seems like a bit of an arbitrary number. I've remembered my skills, which is nice. I've got the normal photo album back and everything. Oh, and it's back to first person again, because this weird hue is sort of back. Oh, but I can't look at this window anymore. I can look at everything else around here. But he used to say something, he earlier said something like, when he looked at the window, that was like, it's my favorite tree out there, where we built the treehouse. I forget where to go next, sorry. Just got space again. Where next? Did we leave the house? Yes, okay, sorry, I got confused there for a minute. I don't have the heart to say no to that. Even if there is an achievement for it, that's like the last one I'm getting in the game. one bite. So it just like grabs one and just. Oh, I love rainy days on sidewalks with puddles. Almost makes me forget about what I'm about to do. Oh, I just realized how sad it is that Aubrey doesn't know how people usually do birthdays. Oh, it makes it so much harder when they're all giving him so much encouragement beforehand that I have to mess that up. Here I go. Crying again. I do appreciate that all the little quotes he gets from his friends are from the present day. Because at this point in the route, you're kind of he's trying to accept reality as it is, more and more. Here goes, nothing. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oh, I didn't get as far as I was supposed to, did I? Oh no, I did. Right, so this is the inverse of what happened before. So I guess... So we've erased Sunny in here. And now I assume he's going to wake up in the hospital and things are going to get much, much worse. Welcome to White Space. You've been here for as long as you can remember. It's coming next, I'm sure. Well, that's not exactly what I said, but that's just because my memory sucks. Oh, interesting. I don't have the stab option. Yeah, waiting for something to happen. Just a bunch of static. Let's go outside, I guess. What's going to be the state of headspace? Oh, it's very messed up. The music is, anyway. Oh, no dialogue. Interesting. There's nothing here. And this eye thing is no longer here either. Everyone seems to be available, but this surely can't last. What was that I heard? Oh, I see. So this is Sunny in real life in the hospital. He won't go back. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Not really, but I assume that's the only way this goes. That was where I thought this song was supposed to play. That is one hell of a colossal hospital. That was an extremely quick cut to credits there, if I'm honest. I kind of thought that there would be a bit more build-up on that front. I'm glad for it, because I didn't really want to see everyone else react to this, but anyway, I won't just sit here and have the music play. It's a wonderful song and you can hear it on your own time, I'm sure. I'll just talk again if something interesting happens, because I don't want to just be playing the theme. Oh, okay, that got a little strange. It's not the direction I expected it to take. I thought it was going to carry on much as it had earlier, but clearly not. Slowing down a whole lot. Close your eyes. Reach the bad ending. That was all. Okay, right. And he's just not there on the title screen anymore. Well. Oh, we've done some stuff today. Okay, I will be honest, that was all a little less gruesome than I was kind of expecting, but still pretty miserable. It was also much shorter than I expected. I was kind of expecting that to be a much more long and drawn out thing where they would like show the other character's reaction to it and all, but I am glad that it is not how it was. So let's palate cleanse that with the good ending now, please. So we can stop this episode of 1001 Ways for Sunny to Die. Of course, I have no idea how there is another route, at least one, that you can go through the Hikikomori route. So, I mean, I can't imagine the ending to that is especially happy. I don't know if it'll be as just full-on, headfirst bleak as these, but, well, I'm sure we'll see. I mean, no one can say we didn't get some Steam achievements today. What happens if I say no to playing the violin, by the way? Does it just take me back to this room? Oh, he's going to go back and do it anyway. Okay, never mind. Right, let's do it. Oh, that's cool. You can interact with them from this side as well. All right, pretend that didn't happen for several reasons, okay? You're gonna get over here into the group hug, or you're gonna... And you're gonna like it. Ow, cut that out. Come on, Sonny, remember what Maury said. Oh, Basil. That works too. he's important too. I agree. Right, and there's basically nothing you can do at this point because you feel fear, to a point anyway. It basically depends what he chooses to do. So if he does that, you do get to move. I'm pretty sure once it gets to this phase, though, there's not much you can do. Oh god, I never noticed that in the background is... it's an image of all four of them being hanged. I think that's from left to right. Kel, Basil, Hiro, and Aubrey. That is deeply upsetting. Listen to her, Sonny. Oh, see, this is what I was expecting to get earlier, with the little musical cue and everything. And I thought you could sort of see, like, a faint image of Sonny or something at this point. Before it asks, do you want to continue? Yeah, this is what I was expecting to see this last time, so I guess it just didn't get far enough. So you think something different happens if I say no here? Oh, crap, I really don't want to have to go back if there is something. So let me just see if there's anything different. I assume it'll be the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, I'll spare you this again. Interesting. The something behind you is no longer on the last page there. Oh, it actually worked that time. That's weird. I guess it has a random chance of working on this phase. Not that it really matters. I guess there's nothing more you can really do there. I rather doubt there's a phase past this point, though. Since he just attacks every turn. The only thing you can do to keep yourself afloat is keep going down. And even then, that eventually won't be enough. Maybe this'll work. I sure need this after that. You know, part of me is like, I kind of wish they had gotten maybe a little more heavy with those endings and showed you the result. I get that Sonny wouldn't have been able to see the result. Because usually what a bad ending is designed for is to show you what's at stake and why your choices in the good ending route mattered as such. Then on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't really want to see that. So... Maybe it was the good call to not have showed us any more than what they showed us. I don't know. I don't think I have a solid answer about what the right move there is, and I think I would have to think about it for a way longer. But I needed this, that's for sure. I don't know why I thought there was a piece of cheese stuck in his violin for a sec. Just as gorgeous as the last 50 times I listened to it. That's better. Oh yes, sorry. Bravo. I forgot to applaud for you. My bad. That's a lot of flowers. Flowers from Kel and Hero's family, and Aubrey. Sending a little get well sunshine your way. We miss you, Sonny. Flowers from Charlene's family. Dear Sonny, thank you for your help during the summer. So it is the summer. Warmest wishes for a speedy recovery. Flowers from Shopkeep. Yo, Sonny. Just sending healthy vibes your way. You're always welcome at Hobbies. Flowers from Joy's family. Hello, Sonny. Please get well soon. Thank you for tutoring Joy over the summer. She's doing very well in all of her classes. That's nice to hear. Over the summer? Wait, how long have I been hospitalized? A get well gift from Kim Advance's mom. Get well soon, Sonny. Please get to know Kim Advance better. They can use a good role model like you. I'm like 5 years younger than them. A get well gift from Artist. Hi, Sonny. Hope you're taking it slow and easy. Get well soon and come visit. I need to ask you for some more opinions. Flowers from Sean and Karen. Wishing you well, Sonny. We're all finished moving into our new home, so please come visit sometime. Flowers from BB's family. Sonny, thanks for buying me that floor lamp. I never did see my son Billy again. I hope he's doing alright. He's only in, like, the next park over. Oh gosh golly. Some get well gifts from Daphne and Bowen. Partake in this bread and regain strength. Then play with us again. I don't want to know how long that bread's been sitting there. A get well gift from Vance, Kim, Charlie, Angel, and the Maverick. Get well soon, Sonny. We'll be waiting for a rematch. Flowers from Brent's family. Hey, Sonny. Hope you're feeling stronger every day. You were a big help to Brent over the summer. He's been doing excellent in school. Happy to hear it. Get well gift from Kim Advance's dad, sending you some good wishes. Just like a big old rubber ball, you'll bounce back. I've often been compared to a big old rubber ball, but never for that reason. That's quite heartening. Hey, all things considered, I could be doing a lot worse. So out here, we're about to see what the thing I keep talking about, oh, by the way, am I allowed in other people's rooms and stuff? Door's locked. Oh, I'm allowed back in my own, though. Really just had to put me as far away from the door as possible, didn't you? There wasn't even anyone else here. A very, very comfortable bed, but now is not the time to sleep. I think I agree. Nothing but static. An empty bed, ordinary houseplant. Nothing but static. I really do love the color grading in this whole final sequence here. It's really, really pretty. And it gives that weird heavenly vibe. Like you've just come out of the actual pits of hell. It's like, it feels like relief. So the illusion of all our childhood friends, they go north, and then the Basil picture goes, a shadow of Basil goes south, right? But I never did follow them north, so I'm just kind of curious what happens. I assume it doesn't change the ending drastically, because that would be a silly thing to determine that. It's probably just like there's some extra dialogue that can happen or something. But also, what happens if you go just straight to the right? Let's try all the things. That's what the CX playthrough is about, after all. Nothing happening over here. That's a big hospital, too. Will Sonny maybe just like shake his head and go, no, we can't go there yet? Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, never mind. I thought there was going to be a bit more than that. The only thing left us to do is go say hello to Basil. I did a really abysmal job of taking care of the plants this time, so I wonder if we'll even get the little extra scene. And before I go into your room, anything else happening around here? I think everything else is locked. Oh, is this the same theme that plays in the pharmacy because it's a hospital? That's very clever, so... But it's remixed to be like 1,000 times more poignant. God, if this ain't the barest, saddest hospital room, and how come he gets a room all to himself? What's this nonsense? Sorry, not the time. Ah, that feels better. This is the ending I want. Well, I mean, it's still not the happiest, but of all the endings available, I think this is the one I want. Ah, I didn't water the plants good. Unless that happens after the credits. Also, a very interesting choice to not actually have these vocals sung in this particular ending. Wonder what's up with that. Oh no, okay. It happens after the credits. Good. Sorry, I thought I really messed it up there for a minute. There you are, you two. Let's pretend none of the rest of this video happened. Good. So we are now at a situation where we've got 33 achievements remaining, 39% of them, in spite of the fact that I felt like I was reasonably thorough there, which tells me that there's a fair bit going on the Hikikomori route, at least, and I'm still, again, I have heard that route by name, never have I heard anyone describe, the steps required to reach it. That's more like it. But my best guess would be it involves not opening the door for anyone. So basically my thought was to go through the game now doing that. Not opening the door at any point when it asks, and I assume this changes things in Headspace a little and in the real world a lot. And because the rest of this was so upsetting, let's go start doing that now. I'm just gonna get to like the first opportunity I have to not open the door, and I'll save there. And we'll carry on. So I probably won't be as, so like the last run of this game we were just like chasing down absolutely every side quest possible. I don't think I'll be doing that at the moment. I think at this point I'll just try and bum rush the main story while always keeping the door closed, and see what that results in. But if I'm correct that there are certain things in Headspace that only happen on the Hikikomori route, we're going to have to go back anyway, So I'll be saving quite frequently so that we always have the opportunity to kind of pop into, okay, Hikikomori route, but like 2 days in or whatever, and see what goes on there. And what I'm kind of ultimately building up to is, so I can look at the requirements for some of the hidden achievements without feeling like I'm probably going to spoil a story route, because we're not there yet. If I clear all the story routes first, then I can be pretty confident that the only achievements remaining are going to be side things, and they won't be spoiling me for the main story too much. That said, I mean, if it really came to it that I accidentally spoiled something for one of the other routes, I wouldn't be too fussed, because I got the main story experience, so don't fear for me there, even if I do end up messing it up. But, let's go not open the door to people. Yeah, see, it's way less sparkly now than it was the last time we looked at it. My knife. Doink. Since we've just gone and gotten a bunch of endings, it's, I'm feeling weird and reflective, and man, I had no idea what I was in for when I started this game, and I did it really on a whim as well. And further, the Omori meme dubs, the first one anyway, it was very much on a whim. I only did it because I was like, oh, I just played this game and I feel like I need to talk about it a lot. Sorry to get angry. Well, if I'm angry, it's your fault! So just to reiterate... oh, by the way, did I not hear at some point in time that when Kel yoinks Aubrey out of the stump, that's when the WTF value gets decided? Because that's very interesting, so... just to reiterate, so I'm now gonna be like sort of blitzing the main story in the Hikikomori route, over the next few episodes, or, well, it depends how long it takes, really, because I don't really know how much, changes. I don't know how much it changes Headspace or the real world. I can theorize till the cows come home, but we ought to just do it. Poor Sunny's mom in all this, by the way, as well. Have I mentioned that? Just doesn't have is not talked to at all and has no idea what's going on, really. Well, I made it through those endings with my soul relatively intact, and hopefully things do not return to that kind of place for at least a few episodes. Time to go not open a door. I wonder how much this first one will actually do anything, considering, it's not real. It's just like an apparition of Mari. Sorry, punk, should've remembered your keys. Sucks to suck. Sonny? Are you there? I'm cold. Well, you should've remembered your jacket too, punk! Stranger danger, I'm not answering the door. I don't know that you're my sister. Am I allowed to, like, go back and try and retract that? No, he just, if you say nope, it's a no. There are we as we've begun the Hikikomori route, or so I believe. So next time we'll be carrying on to the Headspace, seeing how much it changes things. I don't know if it, again, it could well be that those episodes are rather short because it doesn't actually change all that much until, like, the end or something, or it could be that it drastically changes stuff up front. Or it could be more of a mid-range level of change. We simply have to go do it to find out. But that was all. Sorry this was, not a happy episode. The Steam achievement list demanded we do it, okay? It's not my fault that I need 100%. I mean, it is my fault. It was my decision to... Anyway, the moral of the story is, it is my fault. Thanks so much for being here. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Super Mario Galaxy, and thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! It's very interesting. All this late game Hungry Luma-ing stuff I would have never seen before. I can't really tell if there's a way visually to see the tiles, like, under the snow, like if they kind of give off a bit of a glow or something. Because I always end up tapping them before they're really obviously in view. Yeah, you can sort of see them. The snow is like a little bit translucent.